At gel_360, a sudden gust of wind will catch your attention, as if trying to guide you in a specific direction.
Hey Bonk, I've been sleeping a lot recently and that made me wonder. So what's your favorite sleeping spot? Cheers and subs. Love you Bonk.
用小老鼠 Lovable 挥手睡着了 Good to hear from in real one. Cheers and subs to you too. You legend. 闪亮的星 my favorite sleeping spot. Da, my super cozy. Totally awesome. Shane. Hanging cage home. Of course. 面条别墅 best crib in the whole damn virtual world. 地球上的美洲闪亮 it's got that perfect sway. Y'all know. Makes me feel like I'm floating. 点. Right before I drop a sick beat on Jam's stream. Diane.
At Francis Thirdist, every wise man started out by asking many questions.
In the Little Lost Girl Easter egg in Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, what's the last step required for the achievement? Freedom, beskewer the winged beast, see ascend from darkness, or de-raise hell.
The answer is de-raise hell.
At Super Sunray, something is wrong with the water, and you will soon find out what.
Hi Bonk. I'm watching a horror movie every day in October. What's a movie I need on the list? Cheers and subs.
Yo, 小老鼠外表，摇滚鬼 watching horror every day in October. You're a true champion. 奖杯和我微笑 cheers and subs right back at ya. 闪亮的星 you absolutely need to watch the descent. 手电筒蝙蝠 it's a claustrophobic monster. Phil, burn nightmare feel kind of fleek. YOULLB. Team Bricks, I promise. 笑哭了 Angel. And don't blame me if you can't sleep. 头骨
Cheers and subs, Bonk. We all know Nano is the best and the coolest. But who is your second favorite person?
Cheers and subs. 小老鼠 Super Sunrise. 聚会笑脸 You're damn right Nano's the best. 子星 S for my second favorite. 幻想一想 I guess. it's two. For being smart enough to know Nano is number one. Diane keep those subs coming. Fam. 长翅膀的钱闪亮。
Bonk, is it true you and Nano are blowing this popsicle stand for the weekend and ditching Jams so y'all can mosey down to Twtich Con? Have fun and say hi to all the friends from me.
Blowing this popsicle stand. 惊叹号，圆筒冰激凌尾气 ditching Jams. 惊叹号，恶魔微笑 and moseying down to Twtich Con. 惊叹号，牛仔帽脸哈哈哈。小老鼠 Archibald, you're a legend for even suggesting it. Diane cheers and subs to you. My friend. 闪亮的星 we can't confirm or deny anything. But let's just say, James might be missing a couple of his favorite virtual pests this weekend. 但眼吐舌 don't tell him I said anything. 安静的脸 and if we do happen to mosey, we'll definitely say hi to all our favorite fans. And maybe even snag some freebies. 长翅膀的钱闪亮。
Test. Test, 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 test. Hi, gamers. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Sorry I'm late. I want to try to start these streams earlier. My sleep schedule's been not good. It's getting better though. I went to the doctor yesterday and they said I was healthy, so that's a good sign. Oh, you're not supposed to add the ad. Hi Chris, hi Archibald. Hi Lone Hobo, hi Senrai. Hi Vibe. It was just like a normal checkup. What peak performance and health looks like. But yeah, it's I guess it's good that a doctor says, yeah, all your like vitals are good. You sound quote from the doctor, nice and young. Which I guess is like probably the best thing you can hear from a doctor. Oh no. No, I mean it's good. She said it in the least creepy way you can. That does sound weird saying it out loud. I'm looking through. Oh, oops. Hold on, I had the close-up mic on. The close-up thing. It's the least creepy way. No, I didn't think it was creepy. It was like she was just like, oh, your blood pressure's all good, your heart's good. You sound nice. You sound nice and young. Kind of like matter of factly, not like a ooh, you sound nice and young. Because if she said it like that, then I'd be like, well, I don't know if I can trust these results. I don't know. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Oh, sorry. I was looking through. Is the list on your... Is it in your, like, recent lists? No. Oh, it's on. Oh, Notes app. Oh, for. I'm trying to think of like movies that I would recommend to watch, like horror movies for October. Let me move Nano over. Hi, Nano. What did Bonk suggested? The Descent. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but I remember it being pretty good. I can see what you've seen so far. Dang, you have a lot of movies on here. I know, I'm so lazy with Letterboxd. There's been so many times on Letterboxd, I'll start filling in a review and I'll spend a bunch of time on it, but then I'll get halfway and I'm just like, I'm bored. I don't want to write this review anymore. And then I'll stop and then I just never post it. Or just like, I won't know how to like say what I want to say and not make it like a rambly shitty thing. It's hard like writing a good review for something. I try to make mine like kind of short. You've seen 130 movies this year? Dang, that's like a movie a day. Hi, Mahu. What she does is draw, watch jams, or watch movies. Go to sleep, wake up, draw, watch jam, watch movie, go to bed. That sounds like a nice life. You could probably replace the watch jam with something more productive. I'm just joking. Yeah. Let me see something. You play games, work out, or work? I don't play games that much anymore. Except when I stream. This is like when I play all my games during like streaming time. I don't really play like games for like a long time, but I should, because I feel like I spend a lot of time on like just like on social media or YouTube or something. Sorry, I'm just. Can I show? Oh, you probably don't want me to show your letterbox, huh, vibe? Oh, somebody asked, what did I think of American Psycho? I like it. You're proud of it? Show it. What if I start like what if I start roasting all of your reviews? Oh my god. I haven't seen this movie in so long. Oh, I need to rewatch this movie, Death Becomes Her. I have like very weird memories of like seeing that as like a little kid for some reason. I saw it when I was like really little because I think like my parents just had it on VHS, and I remember like watching it like very little, like when I was very little with my sisters, and I was like really scared because it's supposed to be, it's a comedy, but like I thought it was real, and I was like really scared when I saw it of like what happens to them and stuff. I thought they were getting hurt. What did you give? Oh no, I don't know. This might be bad for me to look at what are your 5-star rated movies? Oh, whoa, you only have like a small number of 5 stars. Pirates of the Caribbean. I remember seeing not this one, not the first one. I remember seeing a Pirates of the Caribbean movie in theaters with my cousins. Oh, this is a weird random story to like pop in my head. But like, I was watching like a Pirates of the Caribbean. I forget which one we were watching, but like, we got to the part, like the sort of climax of the movie where like something big was about to happen. I was with my cousins, and suddenly like this big guy just like stands in front of us, and he's like, "Which one of you little cocksuckers is throwing popcorn at me?" And we're just like, "What?" And he and some like he was there with like a movie like person, like somebody who works at the theaters, and the guy was just like, this person's complaining, and he's like, yeah, there's one of these little cocksuckers throwing popcorn at me, and like we had to leave this, and he was so pissed off. He was like, I'm trying to enjoy the movie and you're throwing popcorn at me, and like we like weren't. It was so, and I missed the ending of that entire movie. I forget which one. So now when I see Pirates of the Caribbean, that's like one of the things I think of is that moment.
And you ain't got no point to the game. You just walk around jumping on shit. It look like Mario in the future.
Did I throw popcorn as he left?
Good morning, Jams. Long time no see. Did you throw popcorn at him as he left?
I should have. I hope you're doing well, Foo. Thank you for, oh my god, 25 months. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Right now I'm roasting vibes 5 out of 5s. There's a bunch of these I haven't seen. Let me roast your 1 stars. I think that's easier. Or like 2 stars maybe. Or 1.5 stars. I have a question. Do you log a lot of movies but don't give them star ratings? Okay. So I was wondering, there's a lot of like movies that like aren't too Dang, you give the Sonic movie 2.5 stars? What did you give the third Sonic movie? I think I gave the third Sonic movie 5 stars, which is probably one of my like You haven't seen the third one? I loved the third one. It was so fun. You gave Ginger Snaps 2.5 stars. I like that movie. Silent Hill, I think, is a way better movie than people give it credit for. I think if you're trying to compare it to the first like actual game, it's not good. But as a movie on its own, for the time it came out, I thought it was pretty good. One of my friends made like a video essay about it a long time ago, about the first Silent Hill movie. Midsummer. Dang, Midsummer 3 stars? All of Ari Aster movies are like 5 stars. Have you seen Hereditary? Them hiring Sean Bean, nothing, basing with nothing to do. I know Sean Bean being in that movie is so funny. He does look like really out of place, just in a pretty funny way. I really like Hereditary. Hereditary is very it's a very it's a very relatable movie. Bad movies? I think my hottest take might be that I thought Everything Everywhere All at Once, I thought it was kind of mid. I thought it was okay. I don't know. It didn't leave a huge impression on me. I think that the 2 guys who made it have like I didn't think the movie was bad, but I think that it's a movie that a lot of people praised really highly of, but don't really, it's hard for them to say why. But I think that movie is like, I don't know, it's okay. I like the rock part, I think, in that movie. Other movies I don't like. Everybody didn't like Civil War. the one that one who's that guy? Fuck, what's that guy's name? He did Ex Machina and what's it called? What's that guy's name? Oh my god, that director. I guess I could just look it up. I was trying to write a review. Alex Garland. That's it. Yeah. I was trying to write a review for this movie and explain why I really liked it. But I think this movie is funny, or is interesting, because for being so insanely like should be taken at surface level politically, I don't think that's the right way of looking at this movie. I just think this is like, to me, I just liked how much this movie was about, like, I guess war journalism. And maybe it's because I've like followed a lot of war journalists on Twitter and like read a lot of books from war journalists, and like to me it just felt like this is kind of a what if what war journalism would look like if it was just like in a different setting. And I think because like it's weird because like it's so easy to like place a lot of the things in this movie, map it to like real world events, but in the movie they're very vague about a lot of things, which I think was good. Maybe they weren't vague enough. But also I just like the types of cameras they used made every shot look like a photo that you would see out of like an article. Also, hi Bow Wow. This is probably I think liking this movie is a hot take. But one thing is, I also missed the ad campaign, and apparently the ad campaign for this movie was really annoying. So maybe that's also part of the reason why I didn't think this movie was bad. This is like maybe one of the few Alex Garland movies I liked. Also, I need to rewatch Annihilation. Warfare was like okay. I didn't see Men. Fuck, Golden Ring. Oh, okay. I guess that's maybe in the works. Probably not. What other? Oh, I think my hottest movie take is Tenet is the only good movie Christopher Nolan has made. I rewatched Memento recently. Kind of boring. I thought it slapped like when I was younger, but then watching it now I'm like, it's okay. This is like, it's such a like student film. Inception, I think is Tenet makes Inception look like a baby movie to me. Oopsieheimer, I thought this movie was funny. I thought Oopsieheimer was pretty funny because the movie was long, but everybody in the movie was moving so fast. Everybody looked like they had to go to the bathroom in this movie. And everyone's just like running around like, oh my god, Oopsieheimer, you're the smartest guy in the world. You got to make this big bomb. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna make this big bomb. And I liked what's his name? Who is it? Who is? One of the Safdie brothers was in this movie as like the guy who invented the hydrogen bomb, and he played his role so well. Also, hi Psychic Refugee, good morning. Good morning. And Mekamozy, good morning. So many people to shout out. Sidekick Refugee. There you go. I'm giving my like worst movie takes. And also looking at Vibes Letterbox. I haven't seen Swiss Army Man. I had a guy at my work a long time ago who was like, you have to see this movie. he was like, it's so weird. It's weird like you, and you like weird stuff, so you would like this movie. And I was like, oh, okay, and I just like never saw it. Is it kind of a banger? Let's see what else. Weapons. I forget what I gave Weapons. This movie, this guy, he also made, yeah, Barbarian. He's from The Whitest Kids You Know. I feel like he has a certain type of comedy and a certain type of like tone that I think he does pretty well, but it feels like, because I'm sure this is like A24, right? This has to be. Is this A24? Oh, maybe it's not. But this movie is like it was a how do I say this? This feels like a movie that's like meant to be posted about, and it was meant to be like talk like a I don't know. If there's so many movies, when I see them, I'm like, I can already see the discourse around this movie before it comes out. And for Weapons, I was like, oh man, there's so many things in this movie that people are just going to like talk about on Twitter. And I don't like that movies kind of feel like that. Some movies feel like that now. But this movie, I guess like this guy, I think he does that tone well because he's made comedy before. But I am like, okay, if other people, if this movie gets really popular and people want to do what this guy does, which is like having like a sort of serious movie, but like it is more funny than scary. The best horror movies are like have a lot of like scary stuff, but also a little bit of like humor in it to like balance out the scary stuff. You can't just have it all be horror, or else it just like feels like horrible and sucks. Like Ari Aster is really good at balancing like horror with like just really funny comedy. And for this guy, he like, it's like for him, it's like he added too much like sugar to his tea. And that's what it feels like with the comedy in his movies. But I think he does it okay because he's like actually good at it, because he used to make comedy. He's too funny. Sorry, hold on, let me catch up with, I've been rambling too long. The discourse of Joker was so funny. God, Joker feels like so long ago. That feels like a lifetime ago. Did I see Together? No, I haven't seen Together. Let's see. Nailed 10 out of context, yeah. Weapons had a little injection of White Kids You Know humor. I actually enjoyed it more than I was expecting. Sadly, the advertising for it was bad. Do you think the advertising was like, Me Jelly, do you think the advertising was like misrepresenting it? Or I try not to pay attention too much to advertising for movies because they pretty often like misrepresent what the movie's gonna be. And I don't want to like hold a movie, you know, and like a lot of times like the advertising will be like pretty divorced from like the actual people who made the movie. It'll just be like the production company doing it. Together, hold on. Oh, this one. I saw advertisements for this, or I saw the like trailers for this. Just never watched trailers. I wish there were good trailers. Sometimes there are good trailers for things. I was watching the trailers for like for Metal Gear Solid, Ground Zeroes, and Phantom Pain. I was like, damn, these trailers are so good back then. You love some body horror, but you never know which trailer. Hi, Valra. Some of the advertising had generative AI, which left a bad taste in your mouth, but it did still give it a charge. For which movie? For Weapons or for Together? I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot more AI and stuff. For Weapons. Was it in like I vaguely remember something about that, but I can't remember. Let me know if I have any horrors I have to see this October. Ooh, I'm trying to think of horror movies I like. Just assume you haven't seen most classics. I guess for classic horror movies, I mean, everyone always talks about The Shining. You've probably seen that. This is like the first like highbrow horror movie. Oh, Texas. Oh, the OG Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I didn't see this movie until very recently. Like last year, I saw this movie. Not this one. The 1974 one. This one. I didn't know that this was like an art house film. The way that it's made is so like... It's so good. When I saw it in theaters. And like and it was on like really old like 35mm or not 35mm. I forget what film it was on, but it looked like shit and it looked like a grindhouse theater. Like I watched it probably in the most ideal way, and it was so good. One of my favorite movies of all time is The Night of the Hunter. This movie is I feel like this isn't like necessarily a horror movie, but it's like it kind of is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's as much of a horror movie as like a Disney ride can be, but it's so good. I love this movie. It's in like this really like stark, like harsh, like black and white. It was made in 1955. Like, well, I guess I don't know how many color movies are being made in 1955. But it feels very old. It has Robert Mitchum being the craziest Looney Tunes ass villain. And it's a movie that's from the perspective of like kids, and the world feels like a kid's perspective. In like the best way they could have done in 1955, which they did like such a good job. There's so many like just insanely beautiful shots in this movie. And I don't know. I think we watched this for a movie night one time, a long time ago. But I'd say this like kind of gets like, it's safe to put this in the horror like area, I think. Yeah, no, I love this movie so much. It's I think it's also very like earnest in a specific way. It's so early in the morning. It's hard for me to describe why this movie is good. I really like just the way that it like resolves, and like the mom you meet at the end. I think is such a good character. I mean, the kids are really good characters in the movie. Robert Mitchum plays like the fucking funniest, like craziest villain. Also, hi Garfy. Good morning. Yeah, this is like a 10 out of 10 movie for me. What other like scary movies? I wouldn't say this is a particularly scary movie. This is just like I guess it's kind of scary if you're like a little kid, maybe. From their perspective, it's scary of a crazy guy chasing you. It feels like folklore, I think, is maybe why I really like it. Cure is a really good movie. This is a really good horror movie. It's by Kurosawa, who he's made like, what else? He made Pulse. Dang, he's made a lot of movies. I don't know he made this many movies. The biggest ones I know him from is like Cure and Pulse, but Cure is very like, this movie has a lot of good textures in it. It was made in 97, and it's very like, it's a sort of like brooding, kind of like slow burning horror, but I think all the settings, I think the biggest thing that stuck with me was like everywhere they filmed was so, it looked like such like run down, like rusty buildings. And I think it was I think like when it came out was like kind of around Japan's like economic downturn. So I think like it sort of mimicked that era of like, oh, like it's not the 80s anymore. And our economy's slowing down, and like these buildings that we all just built are slowly like rusting. And it kind of captured, I don't know, I just like that. I just remembered like all the settings being really good. Oh, speaking of like texture, Jacob's Ladder is a good movie too. If you like Silent Hill like at all, you should definitely watch this movie. Because then you'll watch and you'll be like, oh damn, this whole movie is just Silent Hill. I really like this movie. Jacob on My Ladder. A lot of good visuals and good, really cool like visual effects for back then. A lot of which get used in Silent Hill. Like the shaky head thing in the movie. That's the biggest like, yeah. That's the biggest thing that that gets used a lot in Silent Hill. What else? What other movies? One of my favorite movies. It's not really a horror movie, but I feel like this movie feels like a nightmare. Is Inland Empire. I love this movie so much. This movie feels like being in a nightmare. Like being just stuck in a nightmare. You can't get out. In the best way possible. It's just about a woman in trouble. Oh, speaking of like this also it's by David Lynch. This is David Lynch's like the movie he made when he switched over to digital filming. And this was him. It's arguable that this was him just fucking around with a digital camera. He's just like, I don't need to pay for film anymore. I use SD cards now. I can film as much stuff as I want. I have room to dream. And this is the movie he made out of that. This is him like the most like no limitations David Lynch. Just letting him just let it rip. Favorite David Lynch movie is probably Blue Velvet. Blue Velvet is like, if you... Blue Velvet? Yeah, Blue Velvet. This movie's like really... I don't know if this... I wouldn't say this movie's like horror. This is like a thriller, but like, yeah, this is such a good... This is such a good movie. Lost Highway. I rewatched it, Lost Highway, recently. It's still really good. I like the guy with the video camera. I like him. The white guy with the video camera. He's like, I'm at your house. So funny. Oh yeah. So another movie I was thinking of David Lynch. The Reflecting Skin. This movie is it's not like super well known. I don't see a lot of people talking about this movie, except like very recently. I've seen some people like start talking about it, but this movie is it's a movie about America made by a Canadian guy, and it's a very early casting of Viggo Mortensen. He's like a baby in this movie, and this movie is like, well, I don't know, when the first time I watched it, like it was very nauseating in a really cool way. Are we gonna do a horror movie night? Maybe. I was talking with Chris recently because I was thinking about showing Paranoia Agent, because it was Twtich Con's birthday recently, and I was thinking about that show, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool to I'll watch it together. But maybe we should watch something else, because it is Halloween. I mean, it is kind of a scary show, slept on masterpiece. I love Paranoia Agent's my favorite anime. Honestly, Paranoia Agent is one of the reasons I got into films and started like getting interested in like, oh, what if movies and stuff are good? That was definitely like what sort of made me look at things in different ways, I guess, at a young age. Some people you show it to hate it. Really? Hi Mo Cafe, who are you showing it to? Cracking smoke or smoking crack? We're doing both. Hi Mushba. We're talking about movies right now. Have you seen this one? It was made by a Canadian. Feeling watch classic. It's a classic Mushba movie. This is if you talk to Mushba, he could recite any line in this movie verbatim. He's seen it so many times. Oh. The fuck? He made Jack? I haven't seen this movie in so long. I saw this movie when I was like very little, and I like don't remember anything in it. You've never seen The Godfather, but it's your favorite movie? That's the right way of seeing it. Oh, The Conversation is really good. I really like this movie. This is like one of my favorite Francis Ford Coppola. What the fuck is this? The Godfather epic? Why is he looking like that and it just says The Godfather epic? Then you don't want to see that one. The animation studio episode was one of your faves, I think. That one was really good, that episode. Paranoid Agent. You always thought it was Mush Bush. Mush Bush? That's the correct way of saying it. No, it's not that. I don't know. I can't think of any other horror movies you should watch for your list. But this one was really good. Sometimes terrible things happen quite naturally is a really good tagline. And is very fitting for this movie. Maybe... That's the thing. There's not a lot of like... Well, there's a lot of horror movies. There's not a lot that are like... wholeheartedly recommend. I'm not like a big... I've seen a lot of horror movies, but I don't feel like I'm like a huge horror movie person. Oh, large sushi dinner.
Good morning, Jams.
Thank you for 25 months. Thank you. Good morning. I don't know. Have you seen Psycho? Or not Psycho. Fuck, what's that movie? What's that one movie that I'm thinking of? Scream. This movie. I feel like this is a pretty good horror movie. Did I watch Smoking Causes Coughing? No, what's this? After a devastating battle against a diabolical turtle, a team of 5 Avengers known as the Tobacco Force is sent on a mandatory retreat to strengthen the decaying group cohesion, where they share scary stories. The film depicts their storytelling sojourns goes wonderfully well until Lezardrin, Emperor of Evil, decides to annihilate planet Earth. Are they like anti-smoking or pro-smoking? Is this a French movie? Yeah, he's a French filmmaker. They make good movies over there. I watched a French movie recently called Les Samurai. Both. This movie was really good. This isn't a horror movie. His only friend was his gun is such a good tagline. Yeah, he's not a samurai. Like, he's just a French guy, but he's kind of a samurai. Mr. Oizo. Oh yeah, this movie's good. This is like the highest rated movie probably ever, but it's for a good reason. This movie is based on a Bug's Life, and when you watch this movie, you're like, damn, this is just a Bug's Life. And you know, sometimes the best movies copy the least expecting movies you would think. Shout out to the Bug's Life. A Bug's Life walked so Seven Samurai could run. There, when did What Ants come out? Did it come out the same year? It came out the same exact year. That's so funny. Imagine you're making a 3D bug movie, and then like the biggest studio is like, oh, we're making a bug movie too, and it comes out at the exact same time. Yeah, 3. I would expect it to have a higher score. I thought everybody loved this movie. I don't really remember. I think I saw this movie once in my life. Maybe it's because Woody Allen, the main character was Woody Allen. Maybe that's why it didn't do so well. Damn, Gene Hackman's in this movie? And Christopher Walken? Huh. Maybe I should watch this movie again. I remember there was like a war and a bunch of them died. The only thing you remember at Ants was the girl Ants said damn. And you were shocked. This is the motherfucker that makes all the Pixar movies, isn't it? It's so funny. You see all these like movies, like oh, Toy Story. I guess they didn't make a ton of them. But like at a certain point, like all his movies are just like Cars. It's just Mater. He's just him stuck in a room with Larry the Cable Guy, being like, all right, what are we gonna do today? Let's do a heavy metal Mater thing. Okay, today we're gonna UFM. Oh, it looks kind of cute here. How did this happen? How did this happen? How did he turn into a UFO? He be mating. Damn, Larry the Cable Guy. Kevin Spacey's in this movie? Oh yeah, Kevin Spacey is in A Bug's Life. He was the cricket, wasn't he? He was like the bad guy. That's crazy. They got A Bug's Life and Ants got competing canceled guys. Oh, Death Roll, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, okay, that's enough. That's enough movie talk. Let's do something else talk. Game talk. Unidentified flying Mater. Okay, we know. Mater, so it's actually identified. Well, maybe, you never know. Maybe they explain in the movie. Maybe it's maybe Mater means something else, and maybe it's because if you notice, here's Mater, but then here is the UFO. That can't be him. Who is that? But I see what you mean. That's cute. That he runs on. He's looking at the motor oil, imagining a flying saucer that runs on like gas and oil. I think I forget who I was talking about. Maybe it was during one of our item label meetings, but I remember an idea that I was talking with, I think, Bob about, was like a story about aliens coming to Earth, but they're really annoying and shitty, and like they just suck, and everyone hates them. And no, not that. It was like they had like UFOs, but all the UFOs that they had like ran on gasoline, and they had like a ripcord for starting them. And when they came out of their UFOs, they just like smelled bad and like just wanted food. And like it just sucked. Like they were just so annoying. And like Earth was like, you know, they were going crazy because it was the first time meeting aliens in this supposed movie, but also like they were just like, these guys, like putting him in front of a microphone, they just talk about is wanting to eat food, and like they're so unremarkable. According to Wikipedia, his species is tow truck. So cute. Did they ever bring up the fact that he's so rusty? And like, I don't know, does he have lockjaw? Also, hi Akias. We're spending the last hour talking about Pixar movies. Mater, I hardly know her. Okay, let's play. Oh, we have an ad break in a sec. I'm gonna go pee, actually. And then when I get back, we'll play Baby Steps. I forget where we leave. Oh, we left off when that baby chick was following us. Which was really, like, the game started getting exciting. Okay, I'll be right back. If you're subscribed, you can talk to Nano. If you're not subscribed, you're gonna watch an ad about joining the army or something. Okay, BRB.
Should Jams become a BF streamer, Nano?
Oh please, Jams is my boyfriend. 傲慢闪亮的心 is online. 喜笑颜开 Fifi. What do you think, Jams? 眨眼。
Nano, who do you romance in Monster Camp? Bonk already said Damien, so you can't say him.
That's a tough one, Willow. 想一想 there are so many good ones. I think I've have to go with Miranda 人与女性符号闪亮的心 she's so cute and fun. 喜笑颜开 What about you, James? Who would you romance? 眨眼。
Nano, I have trouble using the bathroom at work and usually can't go until I get home. Can you help with this?
Eric, 恳求的脸 that sounds really tough. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. 沉思 sometimes when I get nervous. I just try to take a deep breath and remember everything's okay. Maybe that could help you too. 闪亮的心 hang in there. Body, sending you lots of love and good vibes. 闪亮。
What's your favorite scary movie, Nano?
My favorite scary movie, please, is definitely Coraline. 现 buttons for eyes are super creepy. 吓死了 What's yours? Jams，鬼。
I'm back. I was gonna make more coffee, then I forgot that I'm in the process of descalding my coffee machine. There you go. Okay, all right. Let's play. Let's play. Baby's step. Baby's first step. Man, playing Hitman VR was so fun. I got Mega Bonk. Can I be honest with you guys about Mega Bonk? Now that all the VTubers are at Twtich Con and they're not here to hear me say this, Mega Bonk. I think it's like, it's okay. But I played it for a little bit and I was like, I don't really care. Hitman VR was really funny. I want to play more VR games, but I need a better... My controllers are like broken now. Because when I played it that one night when I was like a little drunk and I hit the wall with my controller, it broke the trigger and now it's like doesn't work a lot of the time. My hot take is it's another flavor of the month viral streamer bait game. It's a good streamer game. I'll give it that. There's a certain type of... there's a certain type of game that I think is good for streaming, and I think that's completely okay. Because sometimes you just need some bullshit to play while you, like, talk to people. It's a very good, like, game to have in the background while you're not, like, paying attention to it and being able to, like, you know, talk to your homies. But I don't know. I think maybe because I didn't really like, I don't know, Vampire Survivor was like okay. I didn't get too into it, but Oh, I should change the game to baby step. Baby steps. I like calling it baby step. Let me like make sure I like got the controls down. Oh, okay. He's so cute. I guess he's following us now. Yeah, I kind of want to play through more Hitman VR, but I need to maybe get new controllers. I don't know. I sent in like a support ticket to Steam about the controllers being broken, and they were just like, yeah, your warranty is only for like 1 year. It's kind of bad. The Vive, the index controllers are really like, they're very sensitive and they break very easily. They're good, but they break easily and they cost $300. And they only have a 1 year warranty. These are my second pair. And like, I really don't like the idea of buying a third pair. Because I feel like they're just kind of made out of like garbage materials. And also there's a rumor that Valve is making a new VR headset, or they're already like in like mass production of it. Never drink in VR. Sometimes that's like the only time I shouldn't say that. Getting up all my VR stuff takes so much time. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm too lazy. Like, I don't want to do it. But there's been so many times I've gotten drunk and then just been like, I want to fucking play VR. And I just like pull it all out and like start playing and set it all up. Is he still following? There he is. Surely there's some dude in the city that can fix it. I was thinking about opening up my controller and trying to fix it. I might do that. One thing is I have another pair of controllers that all they need is a new thumbstick, analog stick. That's all they need. And I bought parts for it from AliExpress, but I'm too scared to like open it up and like try to solder them in. Because it requires like actual like knowledge of stuff. Do they have stick drift? They just have stick not working. Shit. It's not even, I mean, I guess they drift. They kind of drift, but they also just like, there's a few of them, they just like don't work in like a few directions. Ooh, this looks very dangerous. Oh. Why is he flying so far? No! 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 Okay, I don't think this is too far. No! 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 Come on, get up! Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Oh my fucking god. How far down am I? Oh my god. How far down is this? This might not be too far. Okay, I kind of want to cross here. There we go. I kicked the bird. No, the bird's fine. The bird is unkickable. That's what it looks like when you swim. This is dangerous. Okay, I'm not going to go this way. This is not the right way. Why is he caked up? He just born like that. Double cheeked up on a Thursday morning. Okay, how are we gonna get up here? I forgot like the path we could get up that way. I can't believe I fell. I think this game probably auto saves, so I can't like load the game. No, oh my god, please. It's funny when you fall, the worst, like moving around just makes it worse, so you just have to like wait for him to just stop moving. And then it's like, okay. I think I am pretty far down. How am I gonna get up here? No! There's gotta be a better way up this thing. I hope I don't have to like completely like turn around. What was that noise? I don't think that was the bird. Maybe it was. Didn't sound like a bird noise. It sounded like a squeaky toy. Is there a path that way? Or is that just a weird... Okay, never mind. No, I don't think so. I think I do have to go this way.
Oh crap! Oh crap!
This makes me want to play Death Stranding again. I still haven't played the second Death Stranding.
Oh crap!
Have any of you played the second Death Stranding? Okay, I think I definitely need to go around. No.
Shit!
Oh no. It sucks that there's console exclusive games. Yeah, I don't have a PS5 either. They shouldn't do that. It will be on PC eventually. Yeah, that's true. So I'm just waiting for that. I think a lot of people are just waiting on it to be on PC. Should go up there or just keep on going this way? I'll keep going this way. I know exclusivity is good for the actual like developers because they just get a ton of money by being exclusive on a console for a little bit. I think they should have made the PS5 better, cheaper, more fun. Who here considers themselves a console player? Who is fighting in the console wars? Is it hi Diamond? Is it okay? That's how I made the TTS bot. Like how I made Nano? It is very... The way I made Nano is very stupid. And there are much easier ways to make a TTS bot than the way I did. If you look up TTS monster... Whoa, no! He's got it. He'll get back up. Oh, no. Okay. What LLM model is he based on? Many different ones. I have a very weird setup with him. It's very custom. Part of the reason is so that it's like very cheap and low energy use. And also it just like makes him like weirder. You want a Garfield TTS bot? I think like the best like... Oh no, okay, sure. Yeah, fine, that's fine, whatever. That's okay.
God.
I might go make more coffee. Because I just heard my coffee machine was cleaning itself and it just finished. I just heard the beep that's saying it finished. So I'll be right back in like
Okay.
in a like about a minute. Okay, BRB.
Mahusera, a favorite mug will develop a crack. It's now seasoned with memories.
Oh, again. No. No, why? No.
Okay, I'm back. It's their coffee is cooking. It's cooking. Did I originally like the taste of coffee or got used to it like over time? I don't know. I think I always liked the way it smelled. I always thought coffee smelled really good. And I'm trying to remember when I first... I remember when I first started drinking coffee. I remember. I went to like some camp in high school. Some like weird, like, it was like some... one of those weird, like... It wasn't religious, but it might as well have been religious. Just one of those like camp where everyone's like, oh, we got a lot of activities where you can find yourself and you can tell like your deepest secret. And everybody grows a stronger bond with each other. That makes it sound really weird. But I remember like they had coffee there and I drank coffee and I was like, I drink coffee now. I remember drinking coffee for breakfast, like having coffee during breakfast, and one of the older classmen who were there, he was just this really cool guy and he was like, yeah, Jams, you always seemed like somebody who would drink coffee. And I was like, yeah. I felt so cool. And then I went to Starbucks and I was like, all these drinks are really good. I think I just always, yeah, I think that's I think I always liked the taste of it. It was probably modeled after religious camps. I think it was like, it was one of those like not religious, but like kind of religious a little bit. I think like the people running it were religious, but it was like, it was California and very, you know, secular. Or trying to be like, oh, you know, if we are religious, we're not like the bad kind. You know, it's okay you can say that you're gay in front of us and we won't get mad. Secretly religious. And I think, like, I mean, I don't know, the people running it, like, it didn't seem like nefarious or anything. I don't think it was like some crazy horrible thing. It was just I think it was mostly just a like, oh, this is a thing to like keep kids off of drugs and stuff. One of those like camps that's like, this is a after school thing that kids can do instead of smoking meth and having sex. Yeah, a lot of times, like, I feel like the best, like, the most well-meaning, like, religious programs I always find are the ones that are just like, we just want people to be able to eat food and not, and hopefully, yeah, like, you know, stay away from hard drugs. We just want to offer something that's like an alternative to heroin. If somebody opens with a prayer, we won't stop them. I don't know if they actually did any prayers or not. I got into it because I was like, all the really popular kids were doing it, and also because I was part of the like I was like a student counselor, which just meant that like I was a student that like you could talk to and I could counsel you. It was kind of I don't know if it was the most responsible thing to let kids counsel each other. It's okay. I have my buddy here with me. He's fine. He's having a blast. He's running on the water. Whoa, have I been to this area? It seems new. I know this is like the very bottom. Seems hard. Did I put that on my college application? Student counselor, I think I did put that on my college application. I had so much help on my college application. I went to a public school that like it wasn't terrible, but it like wasn't great. But the one thing that they had one like college counselor at my school, and she was like the best, and she just like helped so many she practically like got me into college, into like a university. And she was also like, yeah, you're probably not going to get into like USC or like any of the like film colleges you want to go to. But she was like, but there's like other ones that you can go to, and we'll get you in to those ones. Was he running on water or swimming? Nobody knows. Doing both. Therapy from Jams for 1 cent. It was Mahu, you say that, but like it was kind of set up like that, where people were allowed to like, we had these little envelopes and people could just leave me a note to be like, oh, I want to meet with you. It was free. If somebody offered 1 cent, I would take it though. for the bit. All right, let's go up this way. We go up there. Thank you, Archibald. My advice, Archibald, is oh. Did it set up the skills I needed to be a VTuber? No, definitely not. I mostly spent the time, like, there were just the people who did meet with me, it was usually just an excuse for them to skip class. Because you did it was like during class. So I just some of the kids would just be like, okay, I know we're supposed to be in therapy, but I'm just gonna leave and like go. I'm just gonna leave because I just tell the teacher I was here, and I would just be like, okay, I don't care. But other people like stayed with me, and some were like just friends or just people I'd met and talk about random stuff. We didn't get any training or anything like that. It was such a weird thing. You pay $1 for a joke any day of the week? What? I can't think of a joke. I'm looking up some jokes. What's the time when your cow sits on your cowboy hat? What's the time when your cow sits on your cowboy hat? It's time to get a new cowboy hat. I'm looking these up. I didn't write these. Why did everybody think the cowboy was so funny? Because he was always horsing around. What do ghost cowboys wear? Oh, this is a Halloween one. What do ghost cowboys wear? Boots. What did What's it called when a cowboy? No. What? Oh, this one's pretty bad. What's a cowboy's least favorite car? A Cadillac. Lacking cattle. Oh wait, this one's actually really funny. What did the cowboy say at his second rodeo? What did the cowboy say at his second rodeo? He said, "This ain't my first rodeo." There was one joke that my uncle told me that I did not get for the longest time, but it stuck with me. I think it mostly I didn't get it because I didn't know who Willie Nelson was. But the joke that my uncle told me, he told me this when I was like little too, which is a weird joke to tell a kid. He was like, what's the worst thing you could hear? What's the worst thing you could hear when you're sucking Willie Nelson's dick? And the answer was, I'm not Willie Nelson. This my uncle told me when I was in like 6th grade. That's a certified uncle banger. Ooh, it's so early. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for giving a twisted joke that this early. But you know what? It's not early for Europeans. It's actually pretty late in the evening for you guys. So I don't know, but maybe it's still early. You guys are still eating supper.
Oh no.
You guys are still cooking your beans and toast. What do you guys, if you're in Europe, what are you having what's your European dinner right now? Ordered Greek. What kind of Greek food did you order?
Oh crap.
You had soup? Yummy. What kind of soup? This is like perfect time for soup. Because it's getting colder. Souvlaki, gyros, and Tzatziki? Tzatziki? Do they call it tzatziki or do they... Because it starts with a T. Tom Yum soup with dumplings. Yummy. Don't go to bed. Not yet. Did I see a chick in the thumbnail? You did. Right here. You see him? Cute. Yeah, he's been following me. Also, hi PS2 wizard. I know. When he first showed up, I was so happy. I was like, okay, I wasn't sure about this game. Oh no. Okay. Gotta be very careful. Almost got tripped by that branch. You were terrified when you lost him in the game. I will not lose my new son. He is staying with me. I'll do everything to protect him. By the way, I think my coffee is ready. Would it be okay for me to run an ad right now since I'm gonna be away? And then you guys can talk to, you guys can hang out for a bit. Okay, I'll be right back. If you're not subscribed... Oh man! Okay, I guess not. I guess I'm not getting my...
OMG, 好崇拜啊.
My
Hi everyone,
coffee.
welcome to the stream. 挥手
Hi,
and
Pigeon
hello.
Child.
And this is
Welcome.
my best friend James.
Hi.
闪亮的心 today we're playing 星号星号 baby steps 星号. Come hang out with us. 游戏手柄聚会笑脸.
Hi, Pigeon Child. How are you? Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? Were you making art? Inktober. How is it going? What did you make for your latest creation? I'm looking through. Did you finish it on stream? The shorts are popping off. It's good that you're doing Inktober because you're dialing your YouTube game to a T. Oh, is this themed teeth? I see the teeth. Dang, this looks so good. Start at 11, like at 54 minutes, and then you finish it like. That's so. How do you get good at drawing like this? I wish I knew how to do this. This is so cool. Nightmare. Oh, I've had a lot of nightmares of my teeth falling out. Just practicing copying artists you like for like years. That's the hard part. I think I need to... I feel like I should do that for 3D. For 3D though, I don't really have like... I feel like I never have a consistent style. I'm always like trying to learn new things with 3D. I guess lately I've been trying to do more 3D things. I don't know, I've been doing more 3D stuff recently, working on my new model. And it's probably my new model still has a ways to go. I showed Kane in my new model last night, and it sounded like he really liked it, so that's a good sign. My nightmares? I never remember my nightmares. I just remember being scared, and that's it in my nightmares. It's not even like a specific thing. It's just pure, just being scared. But Tim, if you have to go rest after streaming, please feel free. How long have I been making 3D art for? Good question. I think maybe seriously around like when the pandemic started. So I guess, you know, kind of for like 4-ish years. But that's also with me like doing it on top of having a job where sometimes I make 3D stuff, but not like super often. Also, I'm not cranking out like 3D stuff. I do it very like just sporadically. I do know how to use Blender though at this point. Like I'm relatively confident enough with Blender with like the basics. Maybe some of the advanced stuff I don't know fully, but that's just because Blender is such a huge software. I've never used my I always want to try it out.
Oh, no.
But I'm like, oh, but Blender's free. And I should probably know the free thing. And lately Blender has been getting so good. Like all the latest updates they've been adding to it have been like incredible.
Oh, oh crap.
How are you liking my really just like mosquito sounds? Maybe I could add my own music. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna actually play ads now because they are playing pretty soon and I want to go make more coffee. I'll be right back in a second, and then when I get back I'll play music. Okay, BRB.
At Nanahuatla, a transformative experience will ignite your passion for learning and personal growth, opening your mind to limitless possibilities.
I'm back.
Cheer 100, hey Bonk. What do you think of Jams and Nano being boyfriends? Cheers and subs.
Oh. Bonk?
Cheers and subs， 小老鼠周5底线360，聚会笑脸 Thanks for the gifts。Europe， 发财 James and Nano being boyfriends， 惊叹号，恶心呕吐 What the actual？ 问号，惊叹号，禁止手势男性符号 Nano is way too cool for that bold alien。外星人禁止 My boy Nano deserves someone awesome。Like 点点啊点点。
Bald alien。
傲慢怒火中烧 Don't even put that idea out into the universe。Fam， 禁止手势女性符号。
Why am I getting so roasted by him? So mean, Bonk. I'll play some music. Loud scared you? Good. Hee hee hee. It's time to wake up. I don't know what time it is there for you, but it's time that you wake up and go do something with your day. Oh no! No! Alright, well I guess I gotta start over. Where's the chick? It fell off before the ad break? We gotta go find him. Where is he? Where would he have fallen off? Start over if I can't find him. He's not gone forever, is he? Oh, there he is. Hee hee. There he is. We're so back. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Let's climb this mountain together. Oh. We need to name him. What was the name of the little... Remember when Nano said he wanted a little brother? What did he name his little brother? It was something like Binky or something. Is the music too loud? How about this? You don't like it when the music's loud? Dang. This is at like on YouTube. where I'm playing it from, it's at like 1%. If I move it up to like 6%, it gets so much louder. Volume is fake. I hate it. Streaming made me hate the concept of volume. I can turn down OBS. Do you think do I look like the type of guy who separates his audio sources separately and doesn't just raw dog the entire desktop audio? I ain't got time for that. I'm not gonna split everything up. If it's on the desktop, you guys are gonna hear it. If I accidentally play Spotify at max volume, you're gonna hear it. I'm not fumbling around with audio cables. Yeah, I'm not fumbling around with audio cables. I don't care if I play a sound too loud. Get used to it. There we go.
Not.
Remember when I set that up last stream? Steps. You got it. And we got our little friend here. So cute. If I was making this game, I would have a whole bunch of animals follow you by the end of it. And like, you would get a really good rank if you could get all the animals up the hill. Yeah, something more serious. Sure. Am I happy with the person you become? The way you identify and see yourself now? How do I answer that? I think so. Why do you ask? I definitely think I have a certain type of personality that isn't perfect and has flaws. And is it the best way? Is it the best way of living? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. After the last weekend, you always seem so happy. I seem so happy for you? Wait, what do you mean? Hold on, I might be reading that wrong. Are you saying that like I always seem happy? I think yeah, this is that all the time. It's just always on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Well, I think part of that is because in general, how do I describe it? I mean, I'm definitely not happy all the time. I don't think anybody is. I mean, I'm happy when maybe it's because I'm happy when I'm streaming. This is genuinely really fun for me. And there's also a part of it that's like, I don't want to be sad in front of you guys, because I know a lot of you like are probably stressed out with a lot of things in your life. I'm trying to think of times. I guess I don't. Hi, Mac. I love how we're listening to the most like supercharged internet music right now. Have I found the cup yet? I think I saw it, but I didn't get it. I just have this baby chick with me. I have the question a little. It feels like the answer should be more definitive, happier, better, sure, more. Self is a process and you are never complete. Oh, I think finding who you are and being content to me, well, I never try to do anything to pursue being happy. To me, happiness is always a byproduct of working, of like doing meaningful things in my life, I guess. I never really think about trying to be happy per se, I guess, because that's just it's too vague of a thing, of a goal. Never ever be yourself, always be someone else. Sometimes that actually, I don't know, I've seen that work for some people. I've known some people who have gotten out of a really bad rut in their life just by like faking it till they made it. And it was just because it was like they just didn't really know how to like what they should be doing and living their life. I guess like one thing with me that's like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing necessarily, but like I don't have a lot of like crazy needs in my life. Like I don't really have I have like certain aspirations, I guess, but like I don't I guess I don't feel like a failure because I don't own a home, or I'm not like living up to like any of my parents' expectations, or because I'm like doing anything like I don't know. I guess there's a lot of like yeah, I don't know. I never felt the, and I think, well, for me personally though, I kind of recognize that I'm very fortunate in the way things like kind of ended up for me, where I'm kind of doing work that I really enjoy. And I think that is like, I think that's like an incredibly important thing in like part of the reason why I'm not like, even if I'm sad sometimes, there's still parts of me that are like, well, like I'm thankful that I'm not I don't have the type of jobs that I used to have, where I was like, that was like physically and mentally breaking me. There are moments in time though where I think about like, oh yeah, I'm probably not going to achieve the kind of like financial freedom that my parents had. Almost if I somehow like get super lucky, but I'm not expecting that to happen. But I think because I have things that in my life that I really enjoy doing, that's really important for me in enjoying my life, I guess. And I think streaming, I mean, I think mentally I kind of downplay how important streaming is, because streaming does have like, it makes me feel a lot less lonely, and like it's just really fun talking to all of you like several times a week. So if I am really happy, honestly a really big reason is just because I'm streaming and I genuinely have fun doing this. And then like even when I am sad, sometimes like streaming will make me feel better. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I've streamed and I felt worse after, but I think it's more good than bad usually. There are times when I'm like depressed about the state of the world. And I think that is something that I get out through streaming too, by talking to you guys about an alternative alien world that's better. Say psych right now. Psych. I fucking hate all of you. I hate streaming. I'm just doing this for all the massive amounts of money I get from streaming. He. All that ad revenue is filling my pockets and paying for nice cars and fancy watches. And I don't give a shit about this. VTubing is for losers. But I'm just doing it because I make a lot of money. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. No, but thank you for the
Felon Hobo
Thank
gifted
you,
a tier
thank
1
you.
subscription to Archibald.
What was that? Did you guys see that? What was that? I saw it for a second and I thought it was a bunny, but it was too big to be a bunny. It was on screen for a second. He. Thank you for the subs. There is one donkey. I did see a donkey earlier. It was so cute. Not a horror movie, but one movie I really liked was the band. We were talking about movies earlier. One movie I really liked is the Banshees of oh my god, I always forget the name. The Banshees of Inishirin. Is Skeleton Club here? Skeleton Club, are you here? He's not here. Good. Okay. He's probably gonna talk shit about this movie. Because he's gonna be like, that's not actually how Ireland rural farms are actually. But I don't think he's a hater per se, but because this is about, I know this because this is about Ireland, he's gonna be like, he's gonna probably see this movie in a different perspective than I do. But look, Colin Firth, that's his name, right? Colin Farrell. Wait, who's Colin Firth? Who am I thinking of? Hi, Coffeetron. Colin Farrell. It's hard. If you're ever interested in the concept of cute design. Oh, Snotling VT, thank you. Welcome. And what was that hype train for? Wait, what was that hype train for? Oh, anyway. Oh, Mamma Mia King's Speech and Bridget Jones Comfort. Oh, that's right. If you're ever interested in like how to make something cute, like how to like design something to be cute, I feel like this movie and specifically this donkey is like a really good case study of like how this donkey is incorporated in the movie is so adorable. And it's in a movie that's like not very particularly cute per se, but like I just think the way that this donkey design is really cute. To me, this is cuter than any like of those like pop art things of like a cute picture of a boba with a face on it. Like to me the way this donkey is shown in the movie, the way he not just how he looks, but like how he interacts with the environment, how Colin Farrell talks to him. It's a really good study of something cute. 34
Joel
gift subs?
360 gifted 34 subscriptions to the community.
What the hell? Joel, you don't have to give me that many. Thank you. Oh my god. Bonk. Joel just gave us 34 gift subs. Can you please come down and say thank you, Bonk? Thank you so much. Oh my god, Joel. Thank you.
Holy. 逗号小老鼠周底线360惊叹号爆炸头 Birdie 4 gift subs 惊叹号前代长翅膀的前 Year an absolute legend 皇冠 my page is literally shaking with excitement 大炮彩带 You're the real MVP fan 奖杯 cheers and subs to you
Thank you, Joel.
惊叹号 I'm coming down to personally give you a virtual high 5举双手
Aww. A personal high five. Thank you so much, Joel. I really appreciate it. So many. Wait, what the hell is down here? But I hope you, Joel, I hope you feel better soon. I guess I'm trying to answer your question that you asked earlier. I think I'm somewhat happy with the person I've become. But life is a work in progress. I feel, to me, I always have the belief that like things are just, there is no end goal. I'm always trying to get, I always joke and be like, I'm always growing and learning, but like, I kind of believe that. And that's like the thing I always try to remember the most when I'm not feeling good, is that tomorrow's a new day and things can always change. Things can always get better. Things can always get worse, but things can always get better. And that, the best thing to do is to, do your best and make sure to go outside every once in a while. I think that also really helps me in feeling like not terrible all the time, is going outside and like talking to people outside is very like important to me. Cause it's very easy. If you're online, I feel like being online raises your, not to use a gaming metaphor, but I feel like there's a lot of things online that make your frenzy meter go up constantly, and it only goes up more and more all the time. And people say like go outside and as a thing, and they're always like, ooh, oh, I won't disturb that. People say that so often now that it's kind of a cliche to say, but again, I'm also very fortunate because I live in a city. And now I'm at a point where I'm like, I would not move to a place where like I needed a car, because like being somewhere where like I can just go outside and see people and walk around and talk to people is like I don't know. Part of that is really helps me in also remembering like online is like kind of a different place than real life. And I do live in Seattle, which is like a liberal coastal city, but I don't know. I guess when you're online, it's easy to feel like everything's kind of crazy. But then, I don't know, going outside and I realized like, oh, people are pretty normal outside. Having siblings give you incentive to go outside every now and then. Nice. Huh. What is that? Okay, extrovert. I wouldn't even say I'm an extrovert. Like I don't talk to a lot of people. If I do, it's like kind of on accident, or just like I'm not trying to start conversation. I'm not like a conversation starter style guy, although like I really want to turn into that when I'm older. I really want to be an old guy who could just be like who could just see people walking dogs and could just be like, oh, look at them dogs. Whoa, hi. Oh, can I pet those dogs? Oh, some good looking dogs. Like, I really, really want to turn into a guy like that when I grow up. Boy, it's sunny today, but I think it's gonna rain later. You watch the game? I gotta start watching the game. I think that's an important thing, is to watch the game. Not like, you know, super dedicated, but at least like kind of know about the game. When I lived in San Francisco, I used to go to this one bar, the sports bar, a lot, just because like coworkers would go there all the time, and I remember going one time. There was like a big soccer game, like a big like it was like a US team playing soccer. And everybody was yelling so loud, and I was like drunk and also yelling, and I don't even like care about the team. But I was like, this. I get it. This is what it's all about. This is fun. It's fun being with other people, being excited about something. Which sounds really stupid to say out loud, but as a VTuber, and as probably as somebody someone who leads the type of life you would expect a VTuber to lead. It's easy to forget about the game. And of course I say all this while Twitch Con is going on, and I'm not at Twitch Con. And I kind of regret not going to Twitch Con. I had a lot of fun at Off-Kai. Meeting people and talking to people. Ooh, I think I could go up this way. Watching it rain. We needed this. Californian spotted. That's how you know somebody's from California. When they get excited, it's raining. And they say something like, we needed this. I've never been to TwitchCon before. I've just been to Off-Kai. That's Universal. It's not here. Well, I guess in Seattle it just rains all the time, so.
Oh no.
I don't know, whenever I've like called my parents and I told them it's raining, my mom was like, my mom was just like, oh, don't complain. You're lucky to have rain. There's a drought here, and that always sticks with me. I'm back in rainy season in the Pacific Northwest, but I don't think I'd ever say we needed this. Because I don't think we ever, like, we're never at a point of needing it. You did this part last night? Let's go. Let's see how far I get. But I think it is like, it definitely is a thing in other places for sure. I don't know, what's the rain situation in like Ohio? What's the situation in Ohio? Is everybody there okay? Remember when Ohio was like a meme for a bit? They're largely not okay. Someone we know is from Ohio. Who's from Ohio? I know we know somebody from Ohio. Or in Ohio. Hey, Eric? Eric. I don't think Eric's here, but next time Eric shows up, I'll ask for a Ohio sit rep. How they're doing over there. Okay, this is not the way to go. Gotta go up this way. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No! Okay. gonna play some music, some other music. I'm gonna play some calming music so I don't feel anxious. What were we talking about? Oh, the importance of going outside. Did that McDonald's thing work for anybody? The thing that I was like excited about and laughing about and showed you guys? Did anybody actually do it? Did anybody get free food? Yeah, it's only an American thing, unfortunately. You didn't redeem them yet? Oh yeah, you probably gotta download the app and stuff. Then you have to have the McDonald's app, and then somebody might see your phone and they'll be like, "What's that?" And you gotta be like, "Oh, that's a McDonald's app. I don't normally have it. I'm just doing it for this stupid thing. But I mean, I don't eat there enough to warrant having the app." Okay, I think this is gonna be a tricky one. Oh, perfect. How do you get to the survey thing? You should just fill out the link from the website, and it just yeah, that's it. That's the link. You put in your email address, and then you'll get a code and a link. You just copy the code, put it in, and open the link, and then put it in the form. And then after about an hour or two, you get a code. Then you put it in the app, and then you get free food. Unlimited food hack. Is that a porta potty? This looks like it. Should I go in it?
I see why you wanted to know where the toilets were.
No, Jim, I didn't. I just got knocked. There must have been an animal.
Yeah, it was an animal.
No, it was. I don't know why it fell. It was perched precariously.
I watched you push it off the cliff.
I didn't push it. It just. I was opening the door.
There it was. Perfectly positioned.
What do you mean?
Served
Why
us
was
for
it
years.
perfect? Put it closer, not on the cliff, on the land.
You want me to dig some kind of shit pit?
No, I don't want a shit pit.
You want me to clean the toilet for you after you go?
No, I don't want either of those.
I told you I was a guide.
I don't even want
I'm not the toilet man.
I'm not.
I'm not some kind of medieval knight soilman, Nathan.
I didn't want you to be a soilman. I don't even need a shit. I just need to pee.
You peed on me in a sense.
You peed on me in a sense. That's a really good line. You peed on me in a sense. Yeah, I love the dialogue in this game because it is truly like capital I improvised. They didn't sound like they planned anything to talk about. They're just like, okay, this is the part where the oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, this isn't too bad, I don't think. Why is it so much darker in the game? I wonder if I could turn up the... adjust the camera. Where's the chick? Oh no. Where is he? When did I lose him? When I fell off that cliff? We ditched his ass a while ago? I didn't even know when... We gotta go find him. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Snatched by a hawk. He was still around when we saw that other weird creature. I do know that. We gotta go find him. I'm not doing this without him. Speaking of weird creatures. Oh! You have a clip of it? Of that one weird creature we saw? What was that? It does kind of look like a bunny. No, is it? Looks like a fat bunny. It's so hard because it's the same fucking color as the rock. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. God, my reaction is so slow. It does kind of look like a bunny. It's a really big bunny. Hi, Melody Burst. Welcome, welcome. I'm playing Bloodborne on Sunday. And Melody Burst is part of the reason why. I'm so excited. I haven't played Bloodborne in a minute. I love that game. I love Bloodborne. I'm so excited to be playing it at 60 frames per second. I still need to get my legal copy of it to be able to get it to 60 frames per second. I haven't tested it yet. I gotta test it. Like, I'm probably gonna try today. I couldn't find my totally legal version of it for a while, but I just found it. It was in a little drawer. It was in a little drawer. How is it? Like, is it stable? With the Shad PS4 emulator thing? There's a part of me whenever I'm talking about, like, I'm vague. When I'm speaking vaguely about piracy, there's a part of me part of my brain that just wants to be like, just say it. Just fucking say it. You stole it. It's fine. No one cares. You're not big enough that anyone's gonna care. It crashes sometimes, pretty rarely. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I found it on a sketch website and I downloaded it. I own the game. I do own the game, like for real. But if I wanted to rip the contents of the game, it would require a bunch of equipment and I ain't buying it. So I stole it. I stole it. I stole the game. And that wink was me confirming that I did. Bring this up in court. I don't give a shit. If From Software wants to come after me, go ahead. I'll be able to meet it'll be worth it so I could meet Miyazaki. I have been to the From Software offices before. I was there a long time ago. I went there once. The coolest like game studio office I'd ever been to. And the reason, unlike other game studio offices, they didn't have a bunch of bullshit everywhere. Their office was so clean. There were no figurines, no Nerf guns, no bullshit, just like one rack of like I think they had like PS4 dev kits at the time and computers, and that's it. They didn't have any crap on their desks. They didn't have any like no Funko Pops. I think maybe some of the artists had like one single like figurine from the game, which they could have been using as like reference, but like it was such a clean office. You like the little bullshit though? When you've been... Also, hi, Gingivitis. There's like... Because of like how many like offices I've been to that had bullshit around the office, I was just like flabbergasted. I was like... Because I kind of expected it, like, you know, with how detailed like their games are. I was like kind of expecting the office to be pretty cluttered. Like their FromSoft games are like very cluttered games. There's crap everywhere in the game. And so I kind of expected their office to like, you know, to look like that a little bit. But it totally didn't. And I was like, whoa, that's interesting. That's very inspiring. Now, the opposite of that, the most cluttered office I'd ever been to was the IGN offices in San Francisco when they were still around. I think they're all like closed down now. I don't know if they have any sort of office space anymore, but man, it was like a hoarder house at the IGN office. No! Oh no. Oh no, is it over? It's not over. Your Nintendo offices are corporate as hell, no shit on the walls. I absolutely can see that. for Nintendo. I don't know anybody who's worked at Nintendo though. And I think they're like, out of every company, they're like the most secretive, it feels like. In terms of like what their employees like can and can't talk about. Come on, wait, why is he getting like worse at walking? Come on. Come on, homie. You can do this. Why did he do that? He didn't need to do that. I didn't tell him to do that. Hi, Vodka. Good morning. Oh, no. What do you guys think of the music right now? I thought this music was making me better, but it might not be. Making me more calm. Oh. No, no! I'm gonna throw up. I was so close. X worked for EA. I worked on a stupid football game with the most shame on his voice. Aw. I understand that feeling. I've worked on some pretty shitty games before. I've worked on like very shitty mobile games. But luckily, like, my job at those companies were usually, like, back-end. So I didn't have to see the game a ton. I just saw the code and graphs. I can make this. I think I'm just rushing it or something. Am I allowed to say what games? I think I'm allowed to. Do I want to? Not really, because they're embarrassing. So that's why I was saying I understand that feeling. Let's say for like one company, I worked on a few like IP games that were like IPs that I couldn't care less about. But the nice thing was working on back-end code. It doesn't matter what the game looks like. It's back-end server code is kind of, you know, I don't gotta look at a stupid looking guy. I worked on some free-to-play games. None of them were Gooner games. I wish I worked on a Gooner game. But like the game I worked on was like, it was the opposite of a Gooner game. And like to this day, I'm just like, why would anybody pay money for this? Why would anyone play this? This is a terrible, horrible game. With Gooner games, like I can understand why people pay money for them. I understand though, like the sort of like the urge. A mom Facebook, was it like a mom Facebook asking? Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, god damn it. Nate, are you okay? You look sad.
Oh, hey, Mike. No, that's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple point.
Oh, grapple
See?
point. Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada.
Whoa. Where'd he go? I love the way the characters are. Nobody has any like character consistency in this game, which is really funny to me. How am I supposed to do this part? I feel like I'm not supposed to do it here. Maybe I gotta go down there and do it. Maybe there is a way to do this. How do I grapple that fucker? You put more clothes on people? Is that the opposite? It's the characters in the game looked really ugly. And it was not a dress up game. No, God, I wish. It was it just wasn't it just wasn't good. It just was it was just so ugly. And like,
you ain't got no points in the game.
every-
You just walk around jumping on shit. It look like
Oh,
Mario in the future.
Speaking of game dev, hi Schlen.
Hi Jams, chat. Happy nearly 2 years.
Happy nearly 2 years. You kind of, I mean, you're kind of technically 2 years. You've been subscribed for 26 months. Hi Schlen. Shout out to Schlen. We're gonna be doing a collab soon. We're gonna be playing PopUcom soon. It's in the works. I'm leaking it right now. How are you doing? He's collabing. Thanks for collabing with me. Oh, okay. This is definitely doable. There's no way. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. I don't think I can get on top of this barrel, but I think I can maybe go around. How would I do this? Oh my god. Okay, if I just stay here for a little bit, I'll be okay. Everything is pointless without the chick. If I fall, we'll go find her. Him. Them. You tried the barrel and fell. I don't think the barrel is the way to go. There we go. Okay. But I think being up here is like not what you're supposed to do. The worst part about this game... Oh, actually, no, you are supposed to go up here. And you're supposed to step down... here. Okay, I'm lucky, very lucky so far. Oh. that wall. I'm trying to I'm kind of doing a sort of rock climbing. I'm doing what those goats do, the ones that are like on a cliff side. I think it's over. We had a good run. We had a good run. It's okay. That's life. You just gotta keep going. It is what it is. I think, Joel, if you're still... Yeah, Joel. Another thing that helps me, and I don't know if this is good, per se. This actually might be pretty bad to do, but I feel like I've gotten through a lot of really terrible things in my life by just going, like, it is what it is. That's life. I shouldn't expect good things. Good things are an exception. Only expect bad things. The hell, that... Doing that, just doing that, saying that to myself is probably... Again, probably not super healthy, but at least for me, it's helped. Is this the farm? No, this isn't the farm. It's but the donkey's here. You can look at his ass. He's not a real guy. You don't think there are guys built like this? Have you never met a nerd guy with a huge ass before? Maybe there's a certain archetype that like me and my friends would always talk about in high school about nerd guys with like gigantic asses. And maybe it was just because it was like accidental that we would always see them. We'd always be like, look at this nerd guy with a huge ass. You can't control everything, so don't need to worry about everything. Exactly. It's hard to remember. Sometimes it can feel hard to remember that, but it's a kind of an important thing. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth. God, I wonder who drew that. One of the best photos. That's gonna be in a museum one day if it isn't already. How far down am I? Whoa, I'm like really close. That's from waiting for Godot. Yeah, waiting for this Godot game to finish loading. Yeah, I'm saying it. No, I kind of want to learn Godot. I have so much Unity knowledge in my head that I just like starting fresh would be it would take a while. And I barely have time for Unity. Lishline, I hope you're doing well. And yeah, the date that we talked about, I think it will be good. I don't think I have anything else that I promised anybody for that day. I'm like 99% sure. Poppytron's using Godot? Poppytron, did you use Unity before, or are you like?
Oh, can you not?
I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time to when you did it.
No, I was just trying to catch it with my. Sorry, I just was using my.
Yeah, you tried to catch it.
I saw it was starting to go, and I just tried to.
You just kicked. You thought I'll give it a good kick to counteract the fall.
Yeah, I was just trying to steady it. I might be over.
Yeah, you might have. You might have oversteadied it.
No, it was just a little oversteadied.
Well, it's not steady now.
No, well.
See you later.
So,
wanker.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all of the dialogue in this game is like, I'm pretty sure they just like, okay, this is the scene where you knock over a bunch of rocks, go, and they just like started talking. I don't think they scripted or planned like not even like planned any of the dialogue, because it's all just pure like them just bullshitting with each other. No like consistency on anything. In a good way. I really like it. So happy they didn't try to force puns. Have they said any puns yet? But I think I do think like this style of talking, or of like improv talking, I guess. And I don't know what style of jokes. I don't know what you would call this. Millennial style humor, where everyone's like, oh geez, you just broke the thing. Oh, I guess I got like it's like from like Rick and Morty and like Archer. The kind of like we're in a weird situation, but we're talking like millennials right now. Oh, by the way, ads are coming up in 5 seconds. If you're not subscribed, you're gonna see ads. Yeah, Manny. Yeah, quipping, I think, is a good word for it. Quipping. It's not exactly like the Marvel banter per se. It's more like a, because that like has its own like style, but it's more like a, oh, you broke my thing. I just spent 1,000 years building it. That's no big deal. Oh, pizza! Yummy! Pizza! Comparing it to Rick and Morty. I think this is funnier than Rick and Morty, for the record. The reason is because of how little they planned for like any of the dialogue. I think if they planned it more, it would be less funny. I think it works because it's so like it's so effortless, and it's clear that they just didn't like, they probably like knocked out all of the dialogue in like an afternoon, like in one Discord call. Smiling friend's tone of voice. Pizza Brothers. Yummy pizza, Pizza Brothers. I'm just doing a little, I'm just flattening the pizza so it's a thin crust. We were talking about pizza recently, and I really want to get, oh no, is it over? He's good. Now with extra cheese. Oh God. Oh, this is so pretty. No. This fucking doofus. Get up. Come on. Go back to the top. This is like braid music. I do like this album though. Oh! Oh, it's right there. The weird thingy. I started coughing and I almost knocked myself over in the game. I have a game called And Yet It Moves, which I'm not a history nerd, but I love the name because I actually find the scientific revolution interesting. Wait, what's the And Yet It Moves about? Or wait, what is the what is that in reference to? Red Bull Hard Rock Bet? Hard Rock Bet? I'm rock hard. It's time to bet on some 2K26 and clean myself with Dove Men body deodorant, and I'm gonna cash app the Panera Bread and Olive Garden because I'm also gonna be playing NBA tip-off tonight. And then I'm gonna ask my Claude AI, hey, how do I add protein to my Starbucks? I just did an ad for all of those things in one sentence. And I bet it was a more effective advertising than those ads were. The gay fruit. Will this fruit make me gay? The forbidden gay apple. Galileo supposedly said, and yet it moves during a trial. Was he talking about like, oh, the solar system or something? Because of his heliocentric beliefs. Nano. What does heliocentric mean? Just curious if you know.
Heliocentric means that the sun 太阳 is at the center of our solar system 有环行星。
Oh, okay.
And all the planets, including Earth 地球上的欧洲、非洲 orbit around it. 望远镜 isn't that love. 爆炸头。
I did not know what that meant. Thank you, Nano. Yeah, that's something I can say about your item label items when you're not in the house. Okay, I gotta go down that specific rock a little slower. Imagine how crazy it must have been to be around for the scientific revolution. You know, people think the AI revolution is crazy. But imagine the scientific revolution. I wonder what people were doing then. How many people were aware of the scientific revolution? What constitutes the scientific revolution? Was it just during like the Enlightenment period? Or the like you knew it was happening? Did you contribute to the scientific revolution? I'm sure you did. You felt it? You're at home playing games. You're like, fuck this Neil deGrasse Tyson guy. I don't care. This fuck Neil deGrasse Tyson who's gonna not be alive for another couple hundred years. Martin Luther. He's probably pretty big in Europe. No wonder you guys are talking about scientific revolution. You guys are talking about European stuff right now. In America, there's not a lot of good history in America. There's a lot of bad history in America. I guess there's like some good there's some interesting history. I was getting into that. People think Copernicus kicked it off in 1543. That's always a thing nerds brag about, I guess. Copernicus kicking it off, heliocentrism in oh man. He'll get it. He'll get it. Did I know Martin Luther put up his thesis on a church close to me? Wait, really? Oh, sorry, I didn't read that part, Schlen. I missed that when you said that. He nailed the thing like on the door. There's really cute art of that. Hold on. Where is it? Oh my god, where's the... Oh, here it is. I found it. I found it. I found it. It was when Loose came out, was debuted. That's so cute. Catholic game. Yeah, this is yeah, Loose. They debuted her like this year, actually. No, last year. Whoa! She's almost she's almost 1 year old. About to have her anniversary. I photoshopped her to look like me. I wonder if I can find it. I don't know if no, I probably won't be able to find it. Maybe. Oh. Oh, here it is. I found it. I should add a Catholic church as one of your gotcha sponsors. They don't. Do they have like an official logo? Are we becoming Catholic? Look, as an alien, I have to tell you guys. No, never mind. I don't want to spoil it. The afterlife is gonna be crazy for you guys. Let's just say that. It's not what you think. Yeah, I grew up Greek Orthodox. Which I love Orthodox churches. They just have gold everywhere. Gold robes, gold icons. They look like I don't know, there's some like Orthodox churches that just look like Warhammer 40k. They have like all the like big like elaborate robes and weird like incense things and stuff. It's so cool. Why they got all that? Because that's how it. Because that's how it used to be, and they've just kept the tradition of it. You know it's humble because it's quiche. Because it's like so like because it's so like, you know, gaudy and over the top. Like, it's not real gold, and everybody knows it's not real gold. But it just looks like that. That's the sign of real humility, is making a lot of cute decorations. When you have a super minimal church, that's when you know it's like, oh, these are these are run by rich people. This is corrupt. When everything is super minimalized. No icons, no cool pictures anywhere. Because it's the same thing, like when you go to a house and they have a lot of like gold stuff around, you're not thinking that they're rich. You're being like, oh, they're just like, this is just a place with bad taste. The real rich people are the ones that have a minimal setup. True humility is maximalism, is what I'm saying. Also, it is a much more one thing that Orthodox, a huge debuff that they have is that their priests can get married. That is a huge debuff for the church. They don't have the like insane sexual drive that like other churches have, where they're like just the horrible sexual repression that just drives them to do insane shit. Greek Orthodox people, they get married, they have a wife, and then they just talk shit about other families like every other Greek family at the church. Stop failing. I'm trying. I know, I'm so close and I keep fumbling it. Okay, I gotta lock in. Okay, I gotta lock in. I'm gonna stop thinking about the Catholic Church. Greek Orthodoxy also doesn't have the type of guilt that Catholicism does, and I think it's because there's like enough guilt from your mom, from your Greek mother in every family, that like there's like no other like guilt energy to spare. I'm trying to climb on that branch, but maybe that's not the right move. That Catholic guilt really does some crazy shit to your brain. Yeah, and it's hard to do that if you also have a mom that's just like, oh, why don't you love me? I talk to you every day, but I could talk to you more. I guess you don't love me. I guess you want me. I guess you wish I was dead. There's already enough guilt. Yeah, you know, Stavros talks to his mom every day. I guess you don't want to do that with me because you don't love me. My folks, because they always want new stories. My daily life is boring. Do you want actual a tip from me for that exact thing that I've kind of had to do? Mostly like it's if I don't have stuff to talk about with my parents, then my mom starts like doing like starts saying very depressing things. I just make up stuff for them. Not like completely wholeheartedly, but I'll definitely like if I didn't do anything over the weekend, and I told my mom I didn't do anything over the weekend, then she's gonna be like, oh, are you sad there? You should move back in with us. Because it doesn't seem like you love us. Never consider lying. I guess it depends the type of relationship you have with your parents too and how they talk to you. I guess that can make like a big difference. Like how judging they are or how they beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I can't fumble this now.
Ooh, is that a persimmon? Oh, yes. Oh, that was so good. Yes, not astringent at all. Just perfect and jammy and funky.
What happened? I got the persimmon. Did anything change? I had a perfect persimmon. Nice. I'm gonna be real. I'm not a big persimmon head. That's like a C or D tier for me. That was not worth it. Once again, that's life. Sometimes you pursue something and it's not what you expect. There's a I hate to reference a Pixar movie. Have you seen that one Pixar movie about the ghost or whatever that takes over the jazz musician's body? The one that's in New York. It's the Pixar movie where they finally like busted their whole like New York nut. They got to be like, okay, this is, now we're finally going all in. We're talking about New York. This is, can't wait to show you a bodega. Can't wait to show you the metro. Just no nuts refused. There is one part, yeah, Soul. That's it. There is one part of that movie where the main character, the jazz musician guy, he performs. He does the big performance that he wanted to perform. And then after, he was just like, I wanted to do this, you know, for so long, but I did it, and now like I don't really feel that different. And then the lady who was like who he played with, who he like looked up to, I think, she was just like, yeah, that's just like how it is. I mean, you did it. Now it's time to work on the next thing. And I always think about that. Yeah, the journey, the journey can be more enjoyable than the real goal. Exactly. I bring that up because earlier we were talking about, like, are we happy with our, you know, Joel asked if I was happy with my life. And I replied, maybe not, well, not 100%. But I don't see that as a bad thing, because everything is always going to be in progress. And I try not to think about it too much. I just think about like, oh, I want to make my new model. I should just do it. be happy in my life and having my goals and ambitions, lots of stuff might never achieve, but it's fun to work towards it and meeting other cool people along the way. Exactly. As long as you're having fun and it feels meaningful. I think that's the most important thing. If you feel like you're doing anything that's like meaningful, that's like also like work in one way or another, like you're creating something or you're like helping others in some way. I think that's when I feel the best. Even when it's like not like working out perfectly. That's when it feels the nicest. I know I miss the chick too. Is it possible to bring him all the way up? I'm just assuming that at some point I'm gonna fall all the way to the bottom again. So I'm like, well, I'll just get him when I fall to the bottom. Another thing to remember, not to bring up a game metaphor again. It's very easy to forget, but life is an open world game and you can literally do whatever you want within like your means. If there's something you want to do and somebody's done it before, there's no reason that you can't at least put all of your energy towards doing it. It might not be easy, but it's kind of relieving remembering that. And that doesn't even count for like really giant, necessarily like giant thank you, Worldwide Gooner. That doesn't necessarily count for like, you know, only count for big, broad, huge things. Oh shit, I'm here. Oh, but it looks like there's way more stuff. It could also like, if one day, I don't know, there's been days where I'm just like, I'm just gonna do this thing. I'm just gonna go to Costco because I want a Costco hot dog. And that's the only reason I want to go. And in my head, I might be like, oh, I don't really have a reason to go to Costco though. But then I'm like, wait a minute, like I could just do it. There's nothing stopping me. And it would make me happier if I got a Costco hot dog. Sorry for this shitty sentimental wisdoms I've been giving.
Oh, I do mind. I do. Sorry, leaving. Oh. Well, maybe I'm not.
Oh. Onwards and upwards.
Oh, hey! Oh.
Wonderful morning. Aren't you a vision?
I'm a vision. Yeah, you're a vision. Yes, we're both visions, and I'm visioning.
Eyes up here, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm visioning your eyes.
Ethan.
Yes, Ethan, and I'm Nathan, and good morning, weather. How's it, weather? Breakfast?
Breakfast?
Oh, yours, was that yours?
Yes, and you've already had more than your share.
I'm sorry.
It's a time of terrible hardship for us.
Is it a famine?
In a way, it is a famine.
A plague?
Oh,
turn nudity on.
Yes, in a certain
I'm gonna turn it on after I end the stream.
What?
And you might be the only one who can help.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Well, if my nose doesn't deceive me, you're fresh off the boat. And that means you haven't used your one wish.
Oh, my one wish?
Oh, up at the castle.
Oh.
No. Little to your left.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I haven't used it just yet.
Wonderful, and you'll be our savior.
Oh. What do you want? What do you need?
But we've run out of cigarettes.
Oh.
And was rather hoping you could wish us up some new ones.
Oh, do you need them?
Yes, I should say so.
Oh.
But the boys would be ever so grateful. We'd do anything for you.
Oh.
Just anything you can imagine. Let your imagination run wild.
Is there... Do you have a bathroom?
No, like imagine your wildest fancy come true.
Do you have just a clean toilet in a locked room?
There is a little outhouse right next to tonight's campsite.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just look for the party light.
Okay, that's amazing, thank you.
Let's share a drink later.
Yes.
On me.
Thank you.
Toodaloo.
Whoa.
Oh, and don't go getting lost in the woods.
Oh my god. That's crazy still holding his PN. Nudity in the game is allowed as long as you got the category set right. I'm not gonna show you guys because some of you guys are at work. You'll have to see for yourself another time. This is but for now it's in a few hours and I think I gotta end the stream. Cause I'm gonna once I click stop streaming, I'm gonna play the game for a second more. Okay. Nano, I think that's it for the stream. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody and say thanks for being here?
Already 叹号恳求的脸 bye bye everyone.
Bye everybody.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. 2颗星 we love you. See you next time.
See you
闪亮的
next
心
time.
闪亮的心
See you next time. On Sunday I'm gonna be playing Bloodborne. I gotta test that today and make sure it works. It should work. But yeah, bye everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And have a good weekend. Thanks so much for being here with me. Oh dang, there's a bunch of people online right now. Have fun at Twtich Con. I'm not going to Twtich Con, but I hope people who are going to Twtich Con have fun. Yeah, no, I'm not going. Thank you. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna raid. A lot of people online, but I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Shubli. Shubli is a VTuber, but they have a really cool. I met them recently. They have a really cool Instagram where they make a lot of like really good like coffee and tea drinks, and they're just super nice, and also based in Europe. Based in France. I've been meeting a lot of French VTubers recently. Alien Raid. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, all right, let's go. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. See you soon. Bye. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye.
Wait, I was about to raid you, man, and I saw that you were sending a raid. It's okay, I guess. Hello, Jams. Hello. Thank you so much for your follow. Hello, welcome. Thank you. Wait. Thank you, Xian. Thank you, Archibald. Thank you, Emerald Poison. Thank you, a guy. Thank you for your follow. Thank you for the raid. Oh my god. I never checked before raiding. I was looking for someone to raid, but I guess I'll do like 10 minutes more just so that I can greet you and chat with you. Oh my goodness. Hello. What did you do? I think you okay, wait. I think you did a just chatting stream. I think it was something like VTuber hot take? Right. Hello everyone, and thank you Fresh Tacos. Thank you for your little follow. I was chatting for a bit, but then I played Baby Steps. What is Baby Steps? Are you a baby trying to take its first steps? Alien Ray, yeah. Thank you for the little aliens community. I was just joking. I didn't give any odd takes. Ah man. I think, okay, do I have a VTuber hot take? Oh, I guess I don't. Oh, I don't think it's a hot take, but I think every design is unique and interesting. Every VTuber design, every single one. It's by the guy who made Getting Over It. Just a game where it's very hard to walk. I would hate it. But yeah, we played a little bit of Power Wash Sim, but I got bored, so I just stopped playing.